We're one step closer to going vertical. It's day 22 and Block has finally started delivering. Now that the material is rolling in, I spoke with my mason and we had a pretty good conversation about why that delivery took so long and why we ran into some of the challenges with our slab pour. It turns out part of the issue is tied to pricing. So when a supplier lowers their pricing to beat competitors by a large margin, the demand for their services goes up. But if they don't scale their labor force to meet that demand, the quality of the service goes down. So that creates delays, poor communication, and ultimately extra work on our end. So it might be worth asking ourselves, is the money we're saving worth the opportunity cost that's slowing us down? Even with that delay, the good news is we're still on track. I spoke to the block mason and he's aiming to start tomorrow or maybe even Saturday. With his full crew, this phase will only take about 2 days, which means we'll be able to stay mostly aligned with the original schedule. So we're also trying something new on this build. This is the first house I'm doing with a new window supplier. Our previous company always wrote the rough openings directly on the field print, and I'd share that with the mason and he'd follow it for layout. But this new company, they just send a list, so I'm gonna take it upon myself to manually transfer those rough openings onto the print before I send it off. It's a little more work on the front end, but honestly it helps reduce steps and eliminate confusion for the mason. And fewer moving parts means fewer mistakes. That's how I like to run my jobs. So whether it's coaching athletes or building homes, I've always lived by this. Failing to plan is planning to fail. So I probably spend a little more time preparing than most supers out here, but it gives me a smoother day and saves time where it counts on rework. We're really gaining momentum here. The next stop, going vertical. So stick with me, we're building forward from the ground up.